Am I the a-hole for exposing my neighbor after she lied about my dog biting her kid? I 33 have a 4-year-old golden retriever named Milo, who genuinely might be the gentlest living creature on earth. He's terrified of plastic bags, refuses to step on crunchy leaves, and once cried because a butterfly landed on his nose. So imagine my shock when animal control knocked on my door last month saying there had been a serious bite incident. They claimed my neighbor, Claudia, reported that Milo attacked her 8-year-old son while he was riding his scooter. According to her, Milo charged across the yard, lunged, and tore into her child's leg. She demanded Milo be removed from the property immediately because he was a danger. I was stunned. Milo had never bitten anything in his entire life, not even the vet when he got stitches. I told the officers they must have the wrong dog. They didn't. Claudia had given them my address, my dog's description, and even claimed Milo had a history of aggression. She literally made up a history my dog did not have. Animal control asked to see Milo. He greeted them by dropping his stuffed duck toy at their feet and rolling onto his back for belly rubs. The officers looked confused, but protocol is protocol. They still had to investigate. Claudia then marched over from across the street, acting like she was the victim of a national tragedy. She held up her phone and shoved it at the officers, showing a picture of her son's leg. It was a small, shallow scratch. Not a bite. Not even broken skin. It looked like the kind of scrape you get falling off a bike or bumping into a bush. I pointed out that a dog bite would look nothing like that. She snapped that I was gaslighting her, that she knew what a bite looked like, and that Milo was a menace. At this point I knew something was off. Claudia has always hated Milo, not because he ever bothered her, but because she hates dogs in general. She's the type who glares at people walking their pets and once told me my animal makes her street look low class. I realized she wasn't reporting a danger, she was trying to get rid of Milo. And then I remembered, my doorbell cam faces the front yard and part of the sidewalk. So I asked animal control if they'd be willing to review the footage. The clip showed the entire situation in perfect clarity. Claudia's kid rode his scooter past my house, tried to jump off a curb, wiped out, and scraped his leg on the pavement. Milo was inside behind the baby gate the entire time. He never even came close to the kid. The footage also captured Claudia rushing over, looking directly at my house, and then pulling out her phone to take a bite picture. You could literally see her examining the scrape like she was trying to decide if it could pass as a dog attack. The officers watched the video twice. Then one of them asked Claudia if she wanted to adjust her statement before they documented the file. She sputtered and stuttered and finally said maybe she misinterpreted what happened, but that fears make you imagine things. They didn't buy it. They filed the incident as a false report. I thought that would be the end of it. It wasn't. The next morning, Claudia posted on our neighborhood Facebook page claiming I had tampered with video, that animal control was biased, and that her son was emotionally traumatized. People were actually starting to believe her, until I uploaded the full, uncut footage. No commentary. No editing. Just the raw truth. It blew up. Neighbors commented nonstop. People were furious she tried to get my dog taken away. Some asked why she would lie. Others pointed out how dangerous false accusations like this can be. One guy said she should be fined. Another said she should apologize publicly. Instead of apologizing, Claudia sent me a private message calling me a bully who humiliated her online. She said I should have handled it privately instead of ruining her reputation. She claimed her son was now being stared at and that people were whispering when she walked outside. I told her respectfully that she set the entire situation in motion by filing a false report, trying to get my dog removed, and lying to animal control. She responded by saying, "You could have just let it go." I told her she tried to take my dog, my actual family member, away from me over a scratch he didn't cause. I told her I wouldn't apologize for defending Milo with evidence. My husband says I didn't do anything wrong, but my sister thinks posting the video publicly was too much, and that I should have kept it between me, her, and animal control even though she tried to weaponize the law against my dog. Claudia is now telling neighbors she fears leaving her house, and that I've turned everyone against her. So, am I the a-hole for exposing her lie publicly after she tried to get my dog taken away?